What's up, everyone? We are live. We are live. Let's let the audience build up first before we start today. It's a rainy day here in Southern California. I don't know where you are at in the world and what it's like there, but today it's cold and it's wet outside. So let's let everybody join in real quick. I want everybody to let us know where you guys are tuning in from. Let all your friends that are joining in online right now know where you're tuning in from. Let me know your city, your country, your state, wherever you're tuning in from. Let me know. All right, I see some people on here. What's up, Tony? Got my buddy from Ireland on. Hello, brother. Marta, we got United States in the house. What's up, Mauro? How you doing? How's everybody doing today? Cyprus. I heard that's a beautiful place. I need to go there. Hello, Maria. Miami's in the house. What's up, Frank? Katja from Belgium. Who else is tuning in today? We got Italy in the house. Longmont, Colorado. What's up, Tom? How you doing, man? An icon in the industry. Hey, guys. All right, so it is a 90-day run. Whatever company you're with, whatever products or services you're promoting, you've committed to run for 90 days, all-out massive action, guys. We got people from Corona, my hometown. What's up, Brian? Maryland in the house. Catherine Pfeiffer. We got everybody tuning in right now. That is great. That's awesome, okay? So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about what it is you do, because I know most of you guys always get this question, and some of you guys just get stumped. You freeze in your tracks right there. You're like a deer caught in the headlights. You don't even know how to answer it. And if it were your job and you were at work, you can answer it right away, right? So you can't think that this is anything different than what it is you do for a living in your day-to-day job, right? So this is actually what you're passionate about. So you should already have an answer ready, guys. So I want to answer that question for you guys today. I want to tell you a little bit, some ways that you can answer what it is you do, but also feel free to ask me any questions you want. I'll showcase them on the webinar today, but save your questions for when I ask you guys. And once I'm answering a question, hold your questions until I'm done answering and then ask again, because I can't see all of your questions as they're running down the screen. But just hold them later. And if you guys might want some tips on what it is you guys do with whatever company, whatever services you guys promote, I might be able to help you with that. But hopefully through what I'm going to teach you today, you'll be able to just draft up your own way of sharing that with people. So that way you're prepared. Remember, most people get scared to do this business because of the questions they're being asked on a day-to-day basis, but simply they're just not prepared. You know, I talked about on a few webcasts ago, I talked about how, you know, people just don't know how to understand how to handle objections, you know. But if you were to go home and write down every objection you've ever gotten in this business over the past year or 5 years or 10 years, and you were to write down every objection you've ever gotten, and you were to answer those objections for yourself the way you'd want to answer them, and you were to just practice those all the time, you'd always be prepared. And whenever anyone has an objection, it's like the same one you got a few days ago, or it's like the same one you've got 15 times already, and you know how to answer those. So one question I've gotten that people have been asking is, what do you do when people ask what it is you do, you know? And I think that the best way you can do that is as naturally as you can, just explain what it is you do. First of all, you should always tell them that you're a network marketer, right? So Eric Worre always talks about being able to proudly stand and say, I'm a professional network marketer. What I want you to know is that you could say that, because chances are most people won't even know what that is. When I say I'm a network marketer, most people think I'm in networking. And they don't think networking like what it is we do. They think it's some type of IT job or something like that, you know. But I say I'm a professional network marketer, you know, and I help people look and feel younger, you know, with my particular company. But with your particular company, how do you help people with what you do? You're a professional network marketer, and what do you do? Very simply, you know. And then just you can also add to that, because people are getting curious now when you're answering what it is you do, and you could say I help people start their own businesses. I look for entrepreneurs or people who've always dreamed of starting their own business, and my wife and I love showing them how to do that from the ground up, you know. So it's really, when someone says, what do you do? How prepared are you? You know, if it's a service that you might promote, maybe you're in the financial services business and network marketing, or maybe you're in the life insurance business, you know, what is it? You know, I help people plan for their future. Right? So, and how do you do that? You know, in a couple different ways, you know? So I'm a professional network marketer. I love helping people plan for their future. I take people who have no financial literacy at all, and I show them in the simplest way how to just start planning for their future. And I teach other people how to start their business just like I have, you know? Something like that. Or maybe it's life insurance, you know? I have friends that are involved in Primerica and things like that, other network marketing companies, right, in the direct sales industry. And, I've sat with them and talked to them and asked them that question before, and they didn't know how to answer it. I'm a life insurance agent, but they're not proud to say I'm a network marketer. I'm in direct sales. I'm a professional networker, So with life insurance, you can simply say, most people, I help people set up their own life insurance policies. Most people are either underinsured or not insured. Most people, especially young people, when they get married and they start to have kids, they forget the most important thing, taking care of their family if they're gone, the unforeseen circumstances, and I teach people how with a small investment, they can have their kids and their family's future secured if something were to happen. Just something like that, like make it sound interesting, make it catch the person's attention. Maybe you might catch them off guard one day and they might be saying, wow, I haven't thought about that. Or they might think, what? I want to remember you, because I'm always thinking about this, but now I'm going to remember you for the next time I think about it when I have time to get this handled in my life, whatever it is. If you're in the health and wellness business, like most network marketing companies are, how do your products help people, Does it help keep them from getting sick? You protect them, their immune system, whatever it is. You help people look and feel 10 years younger every single day, right? Whatever it is, you have to be able to share that passionately with people. So that way they kind of understand what you're doing. But I think the most important part for people involved in network marketing is just getting the message across to the new person that you're an entrepreneur and your biggest interest is in helping people start their own business, because that's what's going to get them the answer to asking the questions. What do you mean by that? Starting your own business, Well, I teach people who don't really have the means to start their own business like most traditional business owners, but have the same level of dreams for their future financially as a traditional business owner, but just don't have a means to do it. I help show them a way to do it, right? With such a low cost, but the same type of return, if not bigger. So those are the types of things that you have to get across to those new people, and you can just practice, with whatever it is, you can practice. So when someone says, what do you do? I'm a professional network marketer and I help people in this way. Right. And through my business, I also show people how to become entrepreneurs and start their own business from home, so in those 3 simple steps, all you're hoping for is a good response. Wow, that sounds great. I have a friend who's involved is that kind of like this, or is that kind of like that? Or they might respond in this way. Well, what are your products or what are your services? And you can give them your card, send them to a link to a website. Great question. I'm glad you asked. And you can have a way to maybe share a product with them or send them to a website. Or when you get to the third part about helping people start their own business or helping people become entrepreneurs and whatever it is that you're going to talk about in that third part, they might say, well, I'm interested in that. Or, hey, well, what do you mean by starting your own business? Is it something that's easy to do? Is it something that's affordable? Is it easy? You're just like, but with that simple question they ask you, they're unlocking the door for you. And in 3 simple steps, you're inviting them in to ask you more. Most people in this business, when they ask, what do you do for a living? Or what is it that you do? Like I said, most people just don't have an answer. They just name their company. Nobody knows what that is. Or they say network marketing, expecting that they're going to elicit a response back from the person that asks you what you do. They're probably more confused than ever. So you have to have a more drawn out way to answer what it is you do to be able to catch their attention so they ask you more questions, right? And don't forget to say I'm a professional network marketer. You can name your company and in ways that your company helps people, but don't forget the entrepreneurial part of it, and helping people start their own business, helping develop people into entrepreneurs, whatever it is, you got to think that way, guys. So what about questions, guys? What kind of questions do you guys have for me? Maybe about what we're talking about, or just anything in network marketing in general, maybe something that's been on the top of your mind that you've wanted to ask me or that you have asked me in other previous 90-day run lives. I want to answer those for you guys. So I appreciate all you guys getting on. I see all your comments on here. Thank you, Marta, for participating in this and writing on here. I see all you guys. Make sure you guys are sharing this Facebook Live with people. You're just giving people nuggets every single week on your team. You can use me as a tool to leverage whatever your business is, whatever your company is, whatever your product is. You can use this as a tool to show people in your company that all network marketers are trying to help each other. Just the same reason why Eric Worre put out GoPro and developed that entire organization where we all get together a couple times a year. We make new friends in the industry and we're all empowering each other and building each other up. That's what I'm doing here for you guys. So what kind of questions do you guys have right now that I can answer? Anybody have any questions? And if you don't have any questions, that means that you're already prepared. You don't even need my help, right? We don't need the lives. But I want you guys to ask me any questions you guys might have, right? Okay, good question, Marta. I understand exactly what you're saying. So Marta from Florida asks, what if they say, is that like, right? So someone might say, well, is that like Herbalife, or is that like Amway? Is that like one of those companies? Be proud to say it's exactly what it's like. It's a network marketing company. What has been your experience? Have you ever been involved in one? Simple. Like they're just asking you a normal question. Like you have to remove all emotions. Just like if you were talking about your own company, your own job, and they're comparing it to a similar company. If it is true, then say yes. It is like one of those companies. Have you ever heard of it? Right? Actually, that company might be this many years old. We're fairly new to the industry, but we've broken into a whole new product category, and this is what it is. Be excited about it. Like respond positively with those people. So it's not a bad question if someone said, "Is that like?" Or people can say, "Is that like one of those pyramid things?" The reality is that most people who've ever asked me that question didn't ask it in a negative way. That's just all they know about this industry, is it one of those pyramid things. Most people don't even know. They aren't talking about anything illegal. They're thinking of those companies where you can make money off the people you bring in, and they make money off the people they bring in. That's like any other commission-based business, by the way. So you can say, yeah, it's like one of those where you can build your own team and collect overrides off all the sales of your teammates. It's exactly what it is. It's exciting. Let me show you how it works. Always just respond back positively. Don't expect that they're asking something in a negative way, because most of the time they aren't. They really are curious and want to know more answers. Any other questions, guys? Thank you, Marta. That was a great question, okay? Any other questions? Any other questions, guys? Come on, I'm live. You guys got me here right now. You guys have my time right now, right? I'm calling you guys just in time because my wife's gonna go picking up the kids from school. When they get home, it gets pretty loud in our house, right? We got soccer practice. We got kids running around. It's crazy, right? Sandwiches are flying everywhere. All those types of things, right? Okay, good question, right? So Tal Ariely asks, do you make money? I know she's not asking if I make money, but most people, okay, hold your questions until I'm done with this question, guys. But do you make money, okay? So some people might be asking if you make money because they want to see if it works, right? Answer exactly how you should answer. Honesty, right? That's the best policy, If you make money, say, as a matter of fact, I do. I've been in the company this long. I'm earning a really good income. I've been able to match my income at work. I've been able to make enough money to pay my car payment. Sometimes compare it to things that you could pay off so they can visually see it, They say that you can't show your income and all those types of things. However, I know there are people that do that, but you can comparatively speak to them. If you're someone who isn't making money, you could say, you know what? I'm actually really excited about building my business right now, and I'm just on the cusp of making money. That's why I'm talking to you. I'm putting together my team right now, and I'm launching my own business. And you're one of the first people I'm talking to. And what I want to do is I want to get as many people as I can on my team so we can launch this business in the right way, so we're all making money, and we can all answer that question in a positive way, sharing with them how this business is changing our life, Now, if you're somebody who's been in the industry for years and years and years and you're still not making money, then you have a problem. That's internally with yourself, and actually getting out there and making things happen and actually doing the income generating activities every single day that are going to make you money. If you've been in this business for so long and you're still not making money, there's something wrong. Maybe you need to develop yourself personally, start hanging around a whole different group of people, getting yourself actively participating in group activities outside of network marketing, maybe at your church, community service, if you're someone who's not making money and you don't have a job, maybe you should go get a job, meet new people so you're making money so you don't look desperate to people. Those types of things, guys. But you can also leverage people on your team that are making money right now. Me, I just started. I'm not really making money right now, but I can introduce you to someone who is. He actually got me involved in the business, or I'm actually part of their team. They do opportunity meetings twice a week. They're at some of the big events. I'm having a lot of success. I really want to get to their level, and they're the ones really showing us how to build a business. When's a good time for me to introduce you to them? Those types of things. That's how you answer these types of questions, guys. Don't get distracted by the negative feelings that you're feeling inside sometimes. You have to always respond back in a positive way. And guess what? That same question you're asking, Tal, do you make money? Answer it in a positive way on a piece of paper and practice that answer so you have that in the future. you can keep tailoring that answer as you meet new people, making more money, people on your team, so you have a better answer in the future. So again, Tal, thank you for that question. Let me look for some other questions. Okay, Catherine LaFleur asks, where is the best place to find business builders? Outside, right? They're everywhere, right? So the fact is that we don't really know who's going to do what, right? So we have high expectations for everyone we bring involved in our business. Some people that we really don't have any expectations for surprise us sometimes. So it's really all in the numbers, you know? It's really getting people started in the right way, keeping it very simple for the brand new person, and hoping they have this breakthrough, this aha moment where they just take off with the business because they're passionate about the products or services your company offers, and they just go make it happen on their own. But really, you never know. I always look for people, as I'm building my list, that active candidate list that Eric Worre talks about, as I'm writing people's names down, I'm getting to know them, I'm building a relationship with them in preparation of introducing them to my business. I'm writing these letters next to their name, right? S, I, or O. Those three letters, okay? And the S stands for successful, the I stands for influential, and the O stands for outgoing, okay? I'm looking for those three types of character traits in people, whether it's one of those traits or all of them or just a couple of them, because usually people that are successful, influential, or outgoing are go-getters. They can make it happen on their own. They can do the first few steps on their own without you, and then they start plugging in and learning everything that has to do with becoming successful. So the S for success is looking for people who have success in anything they've done, in sports, in their job, in school, in their lifetime. Anybody who has success can always continue to have success. They know that feeling, right? People that are I's, influential, okay? Those are people who other people trust. People go to them for advice, for guidance, for answers. They have a big following of people. Maybe they're an influencer, right? But people that have influence are very, very important. So those are I's. And then O's are outgoing people. They can not be successful, not be influential, but they're outgoing. They're the life of the party. They might be all three of those. But if they're O's, they're outgoing. They make friends easy. People just want to be around them. If they're involved in network marketing, people just want to join them to be closer to them and hang out with them more, or just be around them more, or talk to them more. They want to be a part of their circle. So when I'm out there, I'm not particularly finding people in certain categories outside that I know are good at network marketing, because every type of person is good at network marketing, okay? But I'm looking for people with some of those character traits, okay? And sometimes people don't have those, and they can build those, and you integrate personal development with them, give them some good books to read, have them come out of their shell, invite them to community stuff so they're interacting with more people, so the life comes out of them, so that, you know, and they can find themselves in that way too. But the best place to find business builders is, like I said, outside, and as you're meeting people, look for those traits so you can really identify the ones who can really make it happen. And let them know when you're talking to them, recognize them for those character traits you see in them, and let them know why they'd be a great asset for our team. That's what you want to do, okay, guys? So great question, Catherine. See here. See who else, guys. Okay, Tony, a great question, right? So my buddy from Ireland says, when and how do you use third-party upline validation or three-way phone or Zoom call? So that's a great question, Tony. So usually when I use a third party or a three-way call, it's never my first exposure in network marketing. It's usually my third, sometimes maybe even second. When you're brand new to, when you have a brand new prospect that you're sharing your business with, usually the first thing you're going to do, the first way of exposing someone to the business is maybe through a video, or maybe sharing product, or sending someone to your website because you talked to them. You built up a little relationship with them, and you told them a little bit about what it is you do, and they were curious, so you sent them a link, or you sent them a video, or you shared with them product, or you gave them a subscription to maybe, you know, a 14-day trial of whatever your service is. I don't know, you know, whatever it might be. And then as they take a look at it, you follow up with them. They have more questions, and then you might say, hey, let's meet one-on-one. I want to answer those questions for you. And that's the second exposure. You meet with them one-on-one, whether it's a Zoom or a one-on-one for coffee, wherever it is. You answer their questions for them. Maybe show them a little bit more about what you're so excited about in your own way, and then invite them to a meeting. Invite them to the opportunity meeting. Or if they're already ready to go, then what you want to do is you want to, and they might have more questions, or they might want to hear someone with maybe more experience, or someone who's had more success. You might say, hey, when's a great time for me to get you on the phone with my friend Tom? Or, you know, with my upline, Calvin, whatever it is, you know, because I'd love for them to learn a little bit more about you. and I want you to pick their brain, and I want him to share with you his experience before we get you started. Assume they're already in and speak like that, right? And then that might be the third exposure. Or they might go to a meeting, get excited about what they see because now that's their third exposure, and they might have a couple questions and say, those are great questions. How about we set up a phone call with Mary tomorrow? She's very successful at the business. I'd love for you to know her story. She'll answer those questions for you, and then we'll get you started. How's that sound? And that's how you do it, So that's how you would do that, Tony, okay? Hopefully I answer that question for you in a good way. So let's see if we have any more, guys. Kevin says, is it easier now to work with MLM than it was 5 years ago? It's always getting easier. I don't know. It depends on you as a person, I'm always developing myself personally through reading good books, listening to good speakers, attending incredible events, not just in my company, but industry-wide. So I'm always feeling like, I'm on top of the world. I'm always excited about my industry and my business because what I'm exposing myself to. So my passion and my energy comes across to people, so they want to get involved. So for me, I feel like it always is easy. But back 5 years ago, let's say 10 years ago when I started, there was no Facebook or really social media, and that was only 10 years ago, right? That's how fast time flies. I was always in someone's living room. I was always driving miles to meet with someone one-on-one, which I still do today. But today, I think you can grow an even faster business because now you have technology at your fingertips, using these Zoom, live, Facebook stuff, social media, promoting your brand, building your brand, making YouTube videos, doing all those types of things, advertising, whatever it might be, and also the fact that you can be in 5,000 living rooms from your own office on a computer, and you could be in dozens of offices and homes all around the world at the same time, which we couldn't do 10 years ago, really, with what we can do now. So I think that it's a lot easier now to build your network marketing business, and it's just going to continue to get easier and easier and easier. You can literally tell the person that works 9 to 5 every day that's struggling to go to work and come home and hates what they do to say, hey, you can build this business in your living room, on your computer, on your phone, right? It's such an incredible business, and you can leverage all the tools our team has already built for you to have success. So hope that answers your question, Kevin. All right, guys, so I'm gonna speed through these, guys. I'm glad to see everybody on here. All right, guys. All right, cool. So this is kind of a long live today, but I hope I'm getting a lot of your attention. I know that the viewers might be going down right now, but just keep sharing this, you guys. This will be the last question I answer today because I don't want to make it too long. But Primos says, hi, I'm from Slovenia. What's up, Primos? How you doing? Slovenia in the house. How to wake up people in your team who are not active for a while. For me, I always say, don't try to wake up the dead. It's always better. Fresh blood is always better. You can't keep reviving the dead, People have to have a why themselves to keep themselves in the game. If they quit, they usually quit on themselves. I wait for people to come to me to say, hey, I'm revived. I'm ready to come back. I don't go to them to say, hey, wake up, wake up, wake up, and shake them. You know how I wake people up from the dead? I enroll new people. I breathe new life in my organization. I'm doing new events with new people, and new people are hitting ranks. I'm showing new people joining the team. So that way, those dead people, they wake up. Okay, never beg someone to do the business because you're going to have to beg them to keep doing the business. Let them come to you. Let them wake up on their own through your own actions, okay? So how do you wake people up who are inactive, who haven't been building in a while? It's show them that you're woken up yourself. Show them that with or without them, you're going to succeed in this business, and go out and sponsor, bring new people in your business, get new customers using your products or services, and that's what's going to wake up some of your dead people, guys. All right, you guys, so we can only grow up from here. You guys, I hope you guys have an incredible week. 3 days from now, I'll be doing another Facebook Live. I hope your 90-day run is incredible. If you want more videos that I've done on the 90-day run, go to the90dayrun.com. If somebody can type this out, I'd appreciate it. Actually, I'll do it right now. The90dayrun.com, right? Go to that website, and you can get all the tools on there. You can download. You can see all the videos that I've done over the past since March 1st, since we launched this 90-day run this year. You can see the scripts tools from Eric Worre. You can see the memory jogger and build a list. You can start building a list if you're brand new to the business. Everything is on there, guys. More tools, more tools, more tools. Again, I'm doing this for the industry. It doesn't matter what company, what products, what services you're promoting. I'm doing this for you guys. Network marketing is the industry that we're building up. It's getting bigger and bigger, and more people are joining these companies every single day. Hope you're passionate about what you do for a living, and God bless you all. Okay, He's got your back. You guys are going to succeed. One thing that you should never do is quit. Stay in the game, stay focused, stay excited, and keep building, guys. The 90-day run is on. We're in an all-out massive sprint right now. I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys all for joining in. Don't forget to share this webcast with everybody. Share it with people that you know. They're going to continue to learn more, and your team will continue to grow more. See you guys.